What's up, my people? Welcome to my show, Onthecast with Syed. Episode 5, I know we took a long break, but we're here with a bang now. Tonight, I'm interviewing my guest who is making names all over social media, BBC News. He's been on The Guardian, The Telegraph, The Daily Mail. He's, as they say, the TikTok terror. He's causing a lot of madness and a lot of noise. Please welcome to my show, guys. Man like Mizzy, the TikTok terror,
Yes. Hello, world. We outside.
What's up, my bro?
Not much, man. I've just been chilling, bro. Bare tired, busy working, getting plans executed, and everything.
That's the way forward, my guy. I ain't gonna waste that much of your time. So I know we've all been, I've had a busy day and everything, but
Divine intervention, man.
Come on, bro.
Trying to stop this from happening.
That's it, bro. You got to raise awareness, and you got to do interviews like this to raise awareness and let the people know what's really, really going down in your life. All right, cool. So we're gonna touch down, bro. Yeah. My show is obviously about the come up. I interview a lot of celebrities. I do entrepreneurs. We're only on episode 5 now, and we talk about the come up. So. As for yourself, I understand, you've gone viral for the past year. Correct me if I'm wrong?
Sid, I've been viral for about 3 years now.
Sorry.
TikTok in 2020. Yeah.
Okay, so, alright, cool. So I've been following you myself for the past year, seeing what you're up to, because obviously you're making noise and with all the headlines. As you said, we've had a brief conversation before. You've been doing this for 10 years anyway. So you've been in this for a long time. And 3 years, as you say, you've gone viral. How's life treating you now? Let's start off with that, bro. How's life really treating you?
Oh, it's amazing, bro. But it's not amazing at the same time. I can't really go down anywhere without getting clocked by at least one person. It's a mad thing. Like, Carnival the other day was getting clocked by the whole world. I couldn't even have a wine in peace, bro. I was actually getting snapped from around the corner, down the road, everywhere.
Mad. I mean, car was Carnival. Carnival must have been mad. People must have recognized you from everywhere.
Bro, I was walking through the crowd and turned around 1 minute. Hey, Mizzy, let me get a picture from aunties, from uncles, from young people, from old. Like, everyone was just coming up to me, bro.
So you're really getting used to the fame, huh?
It's annoying sometimes, but sometimes you just gotta get used to it. It's something you gotta get used to.
That's it, my bro. Alright, fast forwarding quickly. Carnival must have been a mad night. I mean, you probably got home mad late with the man.
I'm on tag, bro. So obviously I had to plan my time out well. I left about 10:30, got home by 12. My tag time was 12 o'clock.
So he was home on time, yeah. So let's make sure that no one takes this content into something else. He's on tag. We'll come back and we'll touch down on that. All right, cool. So Carnival was good. Let's really touch down, my bro. Why I really got you down here, because obviously everyone's had interviews with yourself. You spoke about a lot of stuff that you've done on social media and the videos and all the police drama you've had and all that kind of stuff. So no one's new to it. We all know what's going on. First thing I want to ask you, yeah, you see all these stunts you're doing, bro? Going into people's houses, invading them when they don't even know it, they're not giving you your consent. Bro, is that really a stunt? Is it a publicity stunt that you're doing by purpose just to make sure your content goes viral? Or is it like a real thing that you're doing? Like you're actually going into people's house without their consent and doing these mad videos? Because that is quite mad, I'm not gonna lie, it's deep. Like I can't imagine.
I like to say to people, I'm insane. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm insane. Insanity. Everyone else around is sane. They go about their daily lives expecting, oh yeah, I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna get a car, I'm gonna have a house. All these stuff are illusions and the Matrix is giving off. But the Matrix is society. Let me go back to what you said. My life is real. Everything I do is real. All my videos, they're real. I don't stage videos. Other than that, when I blew up in the house video, which I made about 5 months ago, every other video from that moment has been staged because obviously I have a CBO now and I can't record people without their consent. But for the past 10 years, I've been doing real prank videos. I've been arrested many times for my videos. Right.
Let me just take you back onto this order you got. You can't basically record people without their consent.
So I have a criminal behaviour already. Literally, if I was to go out right now and I saw a person right there and I recorded them and I posted it on any social media platform, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, anything, police can use it as evidence against me and I can get arrested for breach of court order.
Okay, so you got to be careful, man. So that's quite mad, bro. Like, you're actually going into people's houses, you know, and
That's nothing, bro. I've done so much pranks. I have like over 1,000 pranks in the dome, in the memories, man.
okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal one. Like, I'm gonna put you in their shoes. Imagine you was at home with your kids and everyone. Dog, shall I say, yeah? 'Cause let's add the dog bit here. You're just chilling, and someone just randomly just jumped into your house, recording videos, blah blah blah, and just backed out or whatever it is. What would your reaction be? Yeah, what would your reaction be?
And there was in that exact same video and that exact same format. When we walked in, they didn't know that we were recording. Obviously, I was like, "Is this my study group? Am I here for a study group?" So if kids are coming in, like if I'm in their shoes and that's happening, I'll probably suss it out straight away and be like, "You're not recording, it's a joke thing." But I don't know what I would actually do because like everything happens in a weird way. Everything happens for a reason. And essentially, if kids are coming into my house and they're just making a video, I'm not going to be too fussed about it. I'm not going to be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to kill you this time, and the other." Unless they're coming on violence, and then that's a different story. But we didn't come on violence, we just came as a joke thing.
Okay. And are you planning to do any of them sort of pranks in the future, or you just alright? It's a myth now. I'm done with that.
Essentially, my criminal behaviour only lasts for 2 years. Yeah. So for the next 2 years, I've got to do some influencer stuff like commercial stuff, TV, I've got boxing or MMA coming up. I can't really talk too tough about that NDAs. But obviously, I'm just gonna make it an influencer for the next 2 years, and then bam, when it comes back into a full circle and rotates, we'll be back to pranks. But it won't even be the crazy pranks that I used to do. It's gonna be like, have you watched Nico? Have you watched Gideon? All of these pranksters that
really like genuine pranks, basically.
Yeah.
Trying to have good content, basically. Yeah, no, I've seen that, and that's good to know. It's good to know that you're taking your thing serious now, and there's bigger and better stuff coming out of it, and no, that's good, bro. Touching down on something else now, more deeper. Prior to our conversation before the interview, and we're touching down on your time of being arrested and being sectioned. This year of July, you said sometime this year of July you were sectioned. Let's touch down on that, bro. How did that come across? That what's behind that?
Cool. We'll talk about the section in it, but I'm gonna leave it brief in it because this story can last for hours and hours.
Alright, yeah.
But essentially, I had a psychotic break in it, so I must have stopped smoking weed and I've been smoking for the past 4 years. And what happened was like reality. I came back into normal reality. Coming back into normal reality after smoking every single day and night. Yeah. Everything just seems like an illusion. And obviously, I'm looking at everything around me, and I'm sober. I'm sober, but it's not withdrawal. But I'm just having like bare hallucinations, bare all visual, audio, bare everything's just seeming different to me. You know? And essentially, the whole day, like this is what I say to people: I had superpowers. Like I actually, no, it's not even a joke.
Yeah.
Like I actually had superpowers. You know?
What makes you say that?
Bro, because I was running at like speeds that no one has seen. My mum even told me, like I literally was there. I ran down the road in like 2 seconds. Like this is what my mum told me. Then my friend, my boys over there, and he can even back this up.
You backing that, my bro? Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, literally, bro. I had power, bro. Like man was going like bare fast punching in it. I was in with my mum and I was like, "Oh, mum, look what I can do." And I was just showing her like some mad moves, and she was scared for me in it. So she called the police. I must have got into a police chase in it. I was running around my block. The police, there's a van and a car trying to chase me down there. I'm literally in my boxes, bro. I swear that I'm in my boxes, bro. I was running out of my house in my boxes. I have my dressing gown on, yeah, but I'm in my boxes. And I'm literally freezing cold outside. I did not feel the cold at all. I was running around and around, like the whole block. Feds were just chasing me behind me. But because I was running so fast, they couldn't even catch me. Not just speed, I had super speed, bro.
Say no more.
No, it was a mad
Say no more.
super speed and super strength, bro.
But it's good to know. You know, a lot of people have. I mean, the six senses. You know, a lot of people have different skills, bro. Like that the normal people that probably don't have. You get it? So all right. Well, that's another story, man. We're talking about the time you was sectioned, and so obviously that must have been a tough ride. Mad medication, bro.
Yeah, so then that happened now. So obviously I got caught now. I literally was screaming very loud, and that's when I got caught. I'm not even going to talk about that whole story because I've spoken about it many times. I'm going to keep it brief. So I've gone to the hospital now, and they're basically talking to me. There's a doctor that's come in the room, and he's asking me questions about like what I was doing. And I remembered everything I was doing, so I was just telling them, yeah, I was doing this, I was doing that. That didn't look real, and I was just running around with my boxes, literally. And then my mum and my sister came into the room now, they're talking to me, so they calmed me down. But my brain was just working at some fast level, like it wasn't working normal. Like, I used to do a lot of sun gazing, you know what sun gazing is? Like,
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of sun gazing, and sun gazing gave me like power. Like, that's why I said I had superpowers, it gave me energy and power. And then I drank sea moss. Do you know what sea moss is?
No.
It's literally algae.
Okay.
But it's like natural and it's like has bare nutrients for the human body. Like it's got all the nutrients. Like
So it's something that's good for you and
very
healthy,
good.
yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I must have had that, and that's the only food or drink I had that whole day. And I was literally just fried off of sea moss. I was fried off of herbs. I was fried off of what's the last thing? The sun gazing. And then so I'm moving bare fast, and then it must have been like, yeah, you're getting sectioned. They told me, I remember that's what I remember. They said,
But after they interviewed you a little bit and you said what you got to say, then they're like, you're getting sexual.
But the way it happened is they were trying to get me to sleep, because like before then I wasn't sleeping. I used to sleep like an hour a day. I was doing something called the Russian sleep experiment. This is about, do you know what that is?
No.
Well, it's basically an experiment where you don't sleep at all. Yeah, I've done this for about a weekend. I haven't slept for about a weekend, and I was literally running on REM cycle sleep, which is basically 3 cycles of the sleep, but there's 4 cycles. And the third cycle is recovery, and that's what happens in the first hour of you like falling asleep. So I wake up like an hour after I've fallen asleep, and I've like recovered my whole body. So I felt all powerful basically, like it was a mad thing. And then they're taking me to the section ward now, because they're telling me, yeah, you're getting sectioned. I literally was sleeping on the bed. I heard it, I'm getting sectioned. I thought there was a camera recording in the corner. So I've taken the sheets off of me, and I've looked at it and I've said, I am sectioned. I thought it was like a reality TV show. I swear down, it was a mad thing.
Mad thing.
Then they're like, I'm like, can I go home now? Because I didn't even know what section was at the time. So they're like, I was like, can I go home now? Can I go home now? And they're like, yeah, you're going home. They're telling me I'm going home. They're trying to gas me
you're
up.
going home, bro. That's it. You're staying here,
This
bro.
whole treatment team.
Yeah, the whole thing. They must have injected you and done a mad thing.
So now, then we're getting to that. We're getting there. So then they've taken me like I'm literally half naked. I'm still in my boxes, and I'm literally just in there, that hospital gown, innit? They've taken me upstairs now to this place, innit? It's a section place, innit? I'm in there, and the moment I've got in there, I've just started zooming down the whole, like there's like a path. I've just started running straight down, yeah? And all the mad people were there, innit? I don't like to call them mad people. All this insane.
Patience.
Insane.
Yeah.
Everyone's insane. Like in that place, everyone knew what they were talking about, but like they just didn't know how to actually talk. So I've ran down the whole thing, you know, and these men are like, they're amused. They're like, how did you go so fast? Because I don't know what they were doing to these people in there, but everyone was moving slow. Everyone was walking bare slow. So I'm like, look, you can actually run. Start running. I've actually taught people to run it.
Yeah.
No. Like, this is the mad thing. But when I was in that place, everyone was moving like zombies. Everyone was slow. So I've run, and there's some kid. There was like a kid. He was about 19 or so. He's followed me. He starts running, and he gets into trouble.
Okay. You know, I mean, there's obviously mad rules. It's mad rules in these sort of places. But
I'm running. I'm not getting into trouble for running. He's run now, and he's got into trouble. They're like, yeah, you have to follow the movement system. You can only walk up and down. That's what they're telling me. You
it's
can
like,
walk up and down.
mad, bro. Like they've got you in like a robot lifestyle.
I'd say it's a prison for your mind. It's worse than prison, because it's actually a prison for your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've just been doing fast things. I'm going up to people. I'm like, yo, do you need help? Do you need this? Like I'm up. My head's operating at like 100 miles per hour, and it's going to the point where the staff have come back upstairs now, and they're like, yeah, we need to control this guy. So now I'm standing at the front of my room. Now, I don't remember what happened like exactly, but I'm standing at the front of my room, and I've just got grabbed by 2 big guys. They've grabbed me now, and they throw me on the bed, innit? Now I'm trying to wrestle them off. I'm like, what's happening? No one said nothing to me. They've wrestled me down now, and I'm literally on the bed. They flipped me over. They pulled down my trousers, innit?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then he's just injected me in my bum. Bro, that big bad thing. After that's happened now, I just fell asleep.
You're knocked
straight
out.
away. Knocked out. I don't know what they injected me with. That could be anything in the world. I got injected, got knocked out.
Madness.
Next day happened.
So that's been a little mad journey. I mean, so now obviously we know what happens. You was a patient there for a little while, and then they did what
20
they
days.
20 days. Yeah. So it must have been a mad ride. I can't even imagine what that must have made you feel.
Every single day.
But it kind of slowed you down as well. You were telling me the medication, but that's another whole story. But we've got a brief subject on like on this whole thing, and you just filled us in a little bit, so which is all good. Jumping on to the next thing now, bro. You're 18. And the rumors, I don't know if it's a rumor, but the rumors are on social media you have a child. I don't know if that's true.
It's true.
It's true. So,
Sakai, that's his name.
what's his name, sorry?
Sakai.
Sakai. Okay, blessings to your little one, bro. How old is he now?
10 months now.
Wow, 10
His
months.
birthday is literally 3 days after mine. Mine's the 20th of October. He's the 23rd.
Oh, blessing, bro. That's a mad thing. Same month, same birthday, father, and what, son? A daughter?
Son.
Son, yeah? So you've got a son.
He's a mini Mizzy. His tag is Suave.
Mini Mizzy, yeah?
Suave.
Okay. So, fatherhood, how's that? Good? Because you know you got a lot of responsibilities, man.
It's
Like,
a lot of
you're young,
responsibilities, but
you
my
got a child.
responsibilities barely come in because of her. I don't even like to talk about this though, innit? Because me and her were never together. Like, it was literally like we can go deep into that subject, but I don't even like talking about her because she has my child.
Okay. Let's not use mad
Let's
words as well.
divert.
But
Let's
all right,
divert.
cool. So but the child's good. He's getting looked after. Mother's doing her duties. You're doing your duties. And obviously it's a child, and you need to make sure.
Experience.
Of course, and you need to make sure you provide for them and know what you've signed yourself into. And I'm pretty sure you do, right? That's good stuff, man. It's good to know you're a father as well at such a young age, bro. Like, mad. All right, cool. We're jumping on now, man. We're gonna talk about a few interviews you've had that I've tapped in. Piers Morgan, yeah. You've done Piers Morgan, which I've seen. You've done Talk TV with one of the presenters, radio show or whatever it was with Talk TV. Let's tap into Piers Morgan. How did that come about? How did Piers tap into you? Because Piers is big, like one of the biggest journalists in the UK, if not one of the biggest in the world. Some people might not like him the way he moves. Some people like him the way he moves and how he conducts his interviews. But yeah, it is what it is. But how did Piers come along?
So obviously his agent reached out to me. I've literally come up with souls in it. So I got arrested. Do you know when I got arrested for walking into house with you?
Yeah.
I've come out of court now, literally fresh out the courtroom, and I've got an email from his agent. He's like, yeah, we want to get you on TV, we want to put you on Piers Morgan's show, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, yeah, say nothing. I don't have no management. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, no management. So I had no one to advise me on, oh yeah, do this, say this. Piers Morgan's this type of guy. I didn't know who Piers Morgan was. I can't lie.
Okay.
I just heard that it's Piers Morgan. I searched him up on the internet, and it was very numbers. So I was just like, you know what? Let me hop on this show. They can't be too bad. And then obviously the way his agent was talking about it, he was like, yeah, he's just gonna talk to you about your pranks and stuff like. The way he said it was like, oh, he's gonna come on something nice and talk to you. So I've gone there and like, yeah, I'm not gonna worry. He's just gonna talk to me like a normal person. No, as soon as grill.
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking, cool. It's live as well, bro. It's live, bro.
Live.
There's about 2 million people watching right now on TV at the time it was recorded. Yeah, and I'm just there like, shit. I'm actually on live TV. What do I say? What do I do? Yeah, so I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna be myself and just continue on like that. Because if I had a management, they would have been like, yeah, do this, do that, say this, say that, and it would have just been altered my reality. So essentially, I just went on, gave him a little combat or two because he wasn't letting me talk. Same way I wasn't letting him talk.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he was saying something, I could have combated his point there and then, but he wanted to drag it on. So he has more to talk. So all the journalists have more to talk about when they make a report.
Mm.
So he was trying to say something. Oh yeah, you've stolen an old woman's dog, and then he would have just bam, yeah. Why did you do that? Oh, you have no remorse. Or you're just trying to paint a stereotype for black people. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to paint out this whole picture that I'm this criminal, this bad guy, this prankster, this evil prankster that has no remorse for nobody. And that's what he was doing. And obviously.
Some people would say that. Some people would say Piers is just trying to say his part rather than the victims saying it. So they'll be like, why would you do that? But that's another story. Like, Piers comes back with drills, you know? He comes with drills.
He's a narcissist, bro. He knows what, but he's been doing this shit for years, bro. So he knows exactly what to do and what to say and how to say, to rebuttal someone's point.
Okay. And how, do you think you didn't prepare yourself that much for that interview.
Literally happened. I literally came out of cells, got that message, went to Piers Morgan same day. Literally coming out of court. So I was not prepared for anything.
So you think you could have taken more advantage of that sort of? I mean, 2 million people watching live. Do you think you could have said something more relevant?
I could have done and said a lot more things. But obviously I was nervous.
You were nervous, yeah, you can see it. And all he was doing is not giving you a chance to talk. I'll be real, I was watching it, he was just drilling you. I mean, you're young, he knows you're young, and you obviously come out of the police cell, he must have known that as well.
Yeah, because he said fresh from the courtroom. He knew all of that. He was just trying to paint this picture, yeah. Fresh from the courtroom. Then he leaked my name. The moment he leaked my name, like he said my full name instead of Mizzy, the moment he done that, bam, Wikipedia article.
Oh, so it was Pierce that put your government name on. He actually made your government name go viral.
But
Pierce, that's not a good thing to do, you know.
He basically made me an internet celebrity.
Pierce, that was a very good thing to do.
That was a very good thing to do.
That was a very good thing to do.
But then it also got my address leaked. So Pierce, that was a very bad thing to do.
That was a very bad thing to do. But it all comes, I mean, there's disadvantages and advantages in these sort of things, man. And cool, so Pierce's agent hit you up, you liaised with him, you pulled up to the interview, you done your thing. You could have said something more relevant, or you could have been yourself a bit more different, but obviously it is what it is, you were nervous. What do you generally think of Pierce and how he conducted the interview? Like, if Pierce is watching right now, is there anything you want to say to Pierce?
At the end of the day, he done his job. That's all I can say. At the end of the day, he done his job, and at the end of the day, he's following scripts, and he may have his own biased opinion on it, but he had his scripts. He literally had bare scripts in front of him, and he had his like thinging, so they were telling him what to say. So, and then he had the box, the box in front where it has all the words and what to say. Yeah. So everything was basically planned out from the beforehand. So, whatever I said, I still would have lost. Yeah. In other people's eyes. Because a lot of people say, oh yeah, that was a bad interview. But then a lot of my fans are like, oh yeah, you destroyed Piers. Yeah. So I done it for the fans. Piers Morgan done it for the world. Yeah. Literally. To showcase who he thought I was, who Mizzy is, not Bakari.
Okay. And putting that aside, I haven't met Pierce yet. I'm sure, I don't know, I haven't met him. How is he as a person, putting all the stage things aside? How is he just like a down, like, what is he? What is he really about? Because I'm sure his kids talk about you, bro. Come on, man. You're TikTok, man. It's gone mad viral. Before he even put you on, I'm pretty sure his kids probably said, Dad, put Mizzy on. It must have, because you've done a madness. You're on BBC News and everything.
I believe it's a higher agenda. The elites, bro, they're just trying to destroy my name and tarnish it, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I ain't even trying to go too deep into that, but yeah, Matrix attacks. But obviously, Piers Morgan himself, I don't like the guy. I didn't get to speak to him before the interview. Like, you see how we had a talk beforehand? Yeah. We didn't get to that talk. So literally, bam, I've come down the stairs into his recording studio, walked straight into the door. He's giving me the up and down look, like, and then sat down, started. Didn't even say nothing to me beforehand, nothing about, oh yeah, this, that and the other, like, how are you, blah, blah, blah.
Not even a drink? Not even offered you a drink?
There was just water there. Right. There was already water there.
Didn't even make you feel a bit comfortable, like, don't be too nervous, this is what's going on?
No.
Nothing, bro. Just expected you to sit there and make a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do.
You didn't, but he wanted you to make a fool out of yourself.
A lot of people's eyes, I kind of did. That's what they call me.
There was a few things that you could have said different, but it is what it is. You're nervous, you're young, and it is what it is. But I'm shocked that he didn't even prep you a little bit, or offer you coffee or drink. Or even the production team didn't even make you feel comfortable.
The production team did, but like they made me seem too comfortable. They were like, yeah, he's gonna be nice to you.
Let him do his thing, and we catch something at him to make the content go viral. Yeah.
But I could have made that interview go way viral. I could have dashed water at him. I could have jumped on the table. I could have done anything. I could have actually done that, and I would have been clear.
Yeah. Could have.
Like 10 times clearer than I am now, bro.
You could have.
I was just thinking of legalities, because I just come out of court and I was just like, yeah, do you know what? I'm not trying to get no assault charge on Piers Morgan. I'm not trying to do this and do this, that. Let me just talk and be calm. Literally.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know if you watched the BBC interview, because I had a BBC interview. Like, I showed a bit of Mizzy. Remember when I grabbed the water from her, I was like, is this your water? It's my water now. Like, I gave her a little 1-2 jokes, innit? But on TV, especially when it's not your show or something like that, acting up is not it, bro. Because then there'll be unnecessary cases and unnecessary
That's very
legalities
true.
behind it.
That's very true. That's very true.
Especially when they're trying to get me down how they are already.
Yeah,
like, I got a case on the 21st.
Well, we're doing an interview and we're showing the real you. Like, none of this acting, none of this stuff, none of this pranking, the real you, yeah? And you're obviously talking from, you know, from what
From
you...
the heart chakra.
Yeah, from the heart, yeah. So, all right, cool. We'll put Pierce to a side. I mean, is there anything you want to say to Pierce then, now? Apart from...
Piers Morgan, you're a waste, man.
All right, cool. Putting Pierce aside now, let's go on to Talk TV. Yeah, the guy, he was...
that fat blonde bro, he's a joke man as well, cause like this guy was taking pictures of me beforehand and then he wants to come on some joke flex and try and shout at me about looking at some woman when I was looking at her because she was just talking nonsense. She was talking for bare long, so I had to process what she was saying.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking in my head, what do I say to this? So I'm looking at her. I'm not even giving her a threatening look. I'm just looking at her like I'm looking at you now.
Yeah.
Giving her the look now, and she's all smiling at me like she had no problem. Bam. Oh, don't you be staring at my guest. No. He just had a go at me straight away. But if you watch that whole thing back, I was giving everyone that same look.
Okay.
It was just like direct look into their eyes.
This gentleman gassed you up so much, took pictures with you, told you his kids love you, blah 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 blah.
Called me the biggest TikTok star at the start, trying to grease up the thing like he's loved by everyone.
And then the man snaked you on live TV like that.
TV,
and he tried to drill you down to get viral.
Yeah.
So he can get a bit more famous.
Get his little Piers Morgan clip. Bro. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get a little Piers Morgan.
If you're watching that, mate, not a good thing to do, mate.
Not a good look,
Not
Andre.
a good look, mate.
Mr. Andre Walker.
So is there anything you would want to say to my man? Because my man drilled you down, bro. So
he
if
did,
he's
but
watching...
he's been trying to help me, bro. He's been trying to help me. So I don't like drawing out people and I don't know their full intentions, innit?
Well...
He has trying to been help. He has been trying to help me recently.
So that's a good thing, yeah? As we were saying, man, so all the police and the Met Police getting onto you, man. What was...
Illusions, bro. You see that illusion right there? Yeah, the feds are onto me, bro. Obviously, I have a documentary coming out.
Funny we just heard them as well.
Bro, it's weird, bro.
It's
the
weird.
way he said it and the way it comes. Divine intervention again. But... essentially, I've got a documentary coming out about like the abuse and the police on me and how they harass me and stuff. Like I walk down the road, a police officer will see me, they'll talk to their colleague, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's Mizzy." Then they've come over now, and then they're just talking to me like, "Hope you're not making videos." And then they start stopping me, they search me, and then they're looking through all my criminal history, and they're just like, "Oh, we need to see if you've got any bail conditions that make it so that you're not allowed here." They always do it every time.
Onto you.
Onto me every single time, bro.
Wow.
So because we're outside, bro, and they don't want people to be outside with their inner selves. They want everyone to be controlled and like bots.
How do you feel about that though? Like every single time you're stepping out of your house and the police come in just like harassing you and stuff like that, or is it just part of the lifestyle now, bro?
It's part of the lifestyle now, man. Like I say, my life is a movie, bro, and like, it's like GTA, bro. Again, bro, more feds, bro. It's just what happens, bro. The feds come, they intercept the chosen ones.
Okay. Right, well, is there anything you would want to say to the Met Police if they are watching? I hope not, but if they are...
Yeah, if the Met Police are watching, I'm a good you.
And what about all the headlines that BBC News and the media platforms, what you got to say about them?
You're an illusion. Media manipulation. Straight up.
So you're telling the fans, don't believe everything the media puts up?
Don't believe. They just paint a picture. Like, you go search Mizzy on the internet, the Wikipedia picture of me is a fucking criminal picture of me, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of
me
stuff.
coming out of prison, bro.
Yeah,
and have a picture, and it's the main Wikipedia page. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, because the internet is the biggest illusion. Social media is only a game. It's a facade. Definitely,
bro. People fake things. People make an image, and everyone seems to believe it, but that's not how it really is. We know that from so many industries, especially the music industries. It's all an image. It's all, some of it's fake, some of it's real. But at the end of the day, it don't really matter, because what it all comes down to is the bread and how much bread you're making. So
that's what everyone cares about. Like, it literally starts with divide and conquer. Once they divide and conquer, it's all about sucking money from individuals.
Well, yeah, the labels can work like that at times, and so many other things. But no, man. All right. Well, looks like the feds are onto you. So I mean, you know, like, tell the people what you're really like. I mean, you're not. Are you like the media says you're really like a bad person? You got maybe even mental problems. You might have issues with growing up and stuff like that. all of that. I mean, I'll be putting it to bed. What are you really like? I mean, tell the
I'm just
fans.
a normal civilian like you all, innit? Obviously, I'm just intuitive with my own like third eye, bro. My own subconscious, innit? And I just do things. I react to my subconscious all the time. If I get a good idea, I'm just gonna bang that quick idea. It's gonna get me clout. It's gonna get me influence. It's gonna get me money, bro. And that's at the end of the day, that's what everyone cares about. I don't really care about money too tough, innit? But obviously, you need money to survive in this world.
100%, bro. 100%. If at this free eye thing, I see a post as well. You're putting up like some Illuminati thing, bro. Like, are you? And like, what's going on with that? Like, I'm a bit confused with that.
Reality. Essentially, the Illuminati are just enlightened people, but they use their powers for bad things, innit? Like, I have a friend. He's not my friend anymore, but his name is Skits. Have you ever heard of him?
No, I haven't, bro.
Pain is an illusion. Bang, 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 punching walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's part of them people there.
Okay. Are you a part of it?
No.
No.
Man's God's child.
All right. Well, we've got that cleared. You believe in God, right?
Yeah, man.
And I mean, what's your faith?
My faith, I'm an ominous.
Okay, ominous.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Do you know what? I'm gonna sound dumb on camera, bro. I actually don't.
It's basically belief in all beliefs.
Okay. Well, we believe in one God. Do you believe in one God? And there's a God out there?
Yeah, I believe in one God, and I believe there's a God out there. And I believe there's a divine, holy power that's on top of us, and no one can get to him.
Okay. Well, as long as you believe in one God, that's all good. And that's another whole different story, but I don't want to even tap into that.
Bro, we can tap into that and people will get hurt, bro. So
It's a vulnerable subject, yeah. So let's not tap into that. But putting that aside, the Tate brothers, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, they both reached out to you. How did that come along? And all the signs that you're putting up as well, like the Tate brothers do. Where did that come along from?
Let's address the signs first. So essentially, this is not from the Tates. Obviously,
Okay.
I've done my own research and I found out what it really is. It's called a mudra. And it's basically connecting your mind, body, and soul as one. Yeah, it's like it's meditation, but it's fast meditation, so like you can just do it whenever. A lot of people do this in the business meetings, or they do like a lot of just different things. This one's communication, this one's power, and like it's just all about aligning your chakras and reaching higher realms within yourself.
Okay.
And the Tates, so they reached out to me because I must have, you see that walking into the house video, it went viral now. Tristan's must have had a little comment about it. He didn't like it, obviously. He was like, if someone done that to me, they wouldn't make it out alive, blah, 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 blah. Obviously now I've seen that he's made a comment on the video.
Mm-hmm.
So I've made another video and I've literally just called him out, basically. I'm like, Tristan Tate, you don't know who I am. I'll walk into your house, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll send you the video or something. You can put it up. But it's something like that, along the lines of that. We're just calling Tristan out. And it was like, tell Andrew I'm coming for his Bugattis. So basically, we just done a joke to him, called him out.
Okay.
Then, he responded to that video with DM me.
Okay.
So I've DM'd him on Twitter. Me and Tristan are talking in Twitter DMs for a bit, innit? Now he's just trying to see my angle and where I'm coming from. Obviously, I've spoken to him and he sees, yeah, this guy's a smart guy. So we've progressed it further. He sent me his number and he's like, chat to me on WhatsApp. So now we're talking on WhatsApp now. We're just going back and forth. He just asked me like my come up, what I've been doing, like how did I get to that level of like
publicity and everything. Yeah.
And then he added me to a group chat with Andrew because Andrew had something to say to me as well. Okay. So now we're in a group chat. It's called the Tate Brothers. I'm part of the Tate Brothers now.
Mad.
I'm the secret third Tate brother, bro.
Mad.
But essentially, yeah, they've added me to a group chat with the guys, and Tristan and Andrew just giving me suggestions. They're basically media training me and telling me like what to say, what to do. They're watching, they're monitoring the interviews, and yeah, it was just like be calm, collective, stick to your values.
Get you a lot of traffic. They're doing their thing, bro. They're massive in the industry.
Mixtape is shit, bro. Can't lie. Like my song has done the best in months, bro. Literally, go on Mixtape right now. Look, go scroll down to a month. See TikTok Terror. That's on banging views. Then look at all of them up, and then look at all of them down, and then 10k, 20k, maybe even 2k, bro.
So slightly, you put Mixtape Madness on the map for the past month or so. In terms of the numbers.
TikTok there.
We've had a mad interview. It's been good to have Mizzy on.